So somebody really stupid on my YouTube channel, and they called themselves as they kind of called themselves out as an imposter in technology, and they said that you know because I have in a lot of my videos, you can see that I'm actually wearing my hair in a ponytail. Apparently, that makes me lesser or something, which is hilarious because I've known so many men, masculine men, who have longer hair in technology. And so if you come to me or you come on my channel or you are just in an organization or you're whatever and you're trying to say that guys in software with ponytails don't know technology, I'm going to call you sus. I'm going to call you out as an imposter and I'm going to point out the entire history of computer science and the very culture of software and technology, where we don't really give two shits about what people look like or how long their hair is compared to their ability and how they treat you with respect or not. So, yeah, do women traditionally wear their hair longer? Yeah, it's a sign of uh, not femininity. It's a sign of having lived an easy lifestyle, and being able to take care of themselves in that way is actually a flex from a biological perspective. It's a sign of health and in many ways fertility. And so women traditionally wear their hair longer in that respect, but you also get a lot of women who have short hair too, and that's not bad. And so if you actually look at the history, you'll find that different cultures and different nations had different ideas of what masculinity and femininity were when it came to hair. And honestly, most of them don't really care about length of hair when it comes to what is masculine and what is feminine. And so if you come to my channel and you tell me, oh, well, long hair is feminine, or come to my channel and you say long hair means you don't know anything about technology, I'm going to point out the entire history, all the data set, and the fact that as somebody who's actually been a principal software development engineer many times, as somebody who has been a engineering director at a Fortune 50 company, as somebody who has worked at companies you can't even get an interview at, you're wrong. You're just flat out wrong. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because it comes down to this is a passive form of aggression and discrimination, and it's an attempt by somebody who doesn't know what they're doing to enforce their ignorance on other people. Okay, I've been a part of the hacker community since, let's just say, the mid 80s. Okay, and I've worked as a professional consultant and professional hacker for hire for the biggest names on the planet professionally as a white hat for the bulk of my career. Okay, I took that training at Microsoft, by the way, which, some of you, that might be new to you. Maybe you didn't know that it was even a thing for a while, probably because they got rid of it. But if you tell somebody that because they have long hair that they must be one thing, then what you're doing is you're showing that you have poor critical thinking skills, which in turn makes you less qualified to work as a software development engineer. Okay? The history includes lots of things, especially in Asia. It was actually having long hair was kind of seen as having freedom. And as a man, I feel like long hair means freedom. I'm also Native American on my mother's side. And so every time I get a haircut, I feel like I'm having a part of my soul cut off. And as a result of that, when I've been in business situations, I have put my hair into a ponytail, not out of a desire to hide my hair, but as a sign of respect. Because hair being out and free is freeing. It means that I'm a free man. But if I choose to bind it, it means that I'm willing to have a conversation with you. It means I'm willing to come to you in equal terms and not be this wild free man. It means I'm civilized. It means that I'm going to treat you with respect. And that is something that has constantly been something that you should understand about has happened in software. Okay. The culture of guys in ponytails is a consistent, constant thing because that's how it came to be. It was guys with long hair who realized that they had to get ready for an investor meeting and they couldn't think of any way to deal with their hair except put it into a ponytail. And some of them even looked up the history and realized that this was a historical thing, and they wanted to keep to it or at least have an excuse so they could talk about it if they were asked. And so you called yourself out as an imposter when you tell people that they're not allowed to have a ponytail just because they're a gender. Okay? I don't care if you are a long haired man, a short haired woman, whatever. Your hair does not define who you are, and it doesn't define your worth as a person. So if you're out there saying otherwise, I will do what I did for this person and hide them from my channel. And then they won't get to learn. They won't get to grow. They won't get to, well, they're just going to stay ignorant. And that's on them. Think about that.